collar cutting. I already installed the EG gun by connecting the cannon plug, twisting it on, and then installing the blue and black tubes. Now I'm gonna make sure I've got good ground. I'm gonna take my grounding clamp here, install it on the workpiece, so it's nice and connected and hard mounted. Step one again, right? We're gonna select parameters. So I'm removing this size 6 aluminum collar here. I'm going to come over to the touchscreen display, hit part number, hit the drop down, high lock collar size 6, and save. Again, we're always saving to make sure that that profile is loaded. Now it tells me current operation is a high lock collar 6, recommended electrode is a 0206Y, that's the second oversize. The reason why I use the second oversize on collar side applications is because we want to cut right through the interference of the thread in the collar and relieve most of that tension. We leave a couple threads still installed so we don't totally relieve the pressure of that panel and the tension of that fastener, but we do want to cut through them and give it a quick swift punch to separate. So with my 0206Y electrode in hand, I'm going to run my conducting tube all the way out, install my electrode, use my torquing wrench, and that's it. Now I've got my collar side adapter here. Remember, it's got a nice little O-ring inside. Install, give a quarter turn, it's on. I'm gonna hit that retract button and bring my electrode all the way back in. Obviously we can't see it moving here, so we're gonna really rely on that green light to show us when we're all the way back. Green light comes on, we're ready. Remember, step 1, we selected our fastener. Step 2, we installed that electrode. Step 3, we put our tooling on. Step 4, we're getting ready to cut and confirm. So one last thing I gotta do is make sure I'm grounded out. Because we don't have that center ground pin, as I mentioned earlier, we're grounding through this red cable here. The next step is to just put us over the collar, feel that nice, tight seal. Now we're not gonna have any spring pressure on this one. We're not gonna feel that, right? Because there's no ground pin. So put it over, get our nice tight feel, pull the trigger, wait for the cutting process to begin and end. Green light comes on, tells me the cut's complete. Let it hang out for 3 seconds, suck up that extra little vacuum. Now we can release the breakaway. We got a nice concentric cut on that fastener collar. Now we're gonna go old school way with it. We're gonna take a punch and hammer. Give it one quick shot. And we've separated the collar from the fastener.